Thank you for tuning in to the Moonlight Lounge here at WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. I'm your host, Miss DeJaVu, and up next is my very entertaining, engaging, exciting interview with the foursome at the Twilight Radio Theater. You want to stay tuned for that and more here at the Moonlight Lounge at WGIV, the soul of Charlotte.
Welcome to the twilight, my friends. A time between daylight and darkness. An enchanted gloaming where shadows prevail and banish the light. An hour where suggestion and imagination hold you in their spell. Listen and free your mind. Surrender to the fear inside us all. Listen to Twilight Radio Theater.
My name is Chris Jans, and I'm with Twilight Radio Theater, and I'd like to introduce my playing partners in that particular troupe. Beside me, Kathy McIntyre. Hello. And David Bott. Hello. Missing today, unfortunately, is Tina Jones, who is an integral part of our group, but she isn't here.
So you're talking to Kathy right now, and I am a server.
Okay.
And a singer. So I'm in a couple of bands, and then I also feed people their lunch and dinner.
Nice.
Chris, over to you.
Yeah. And I'm working in a similar capacity. I'm usually a bartender. I've also managed the golf club on this island. I've done all kinds of goofy stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, I'm in a couple of bands, and yeah, we're doing all that kind of music stuff too, and this as well. So yeah.
So the inspiration behind the radio and Twilight Radio Theater, it's probably very similar to my experience, but let's go there and discuss more about that.
Reruns of the old radio programs when I was a teenager, and that just really captivated me. I loved that my imagination was part of the experience, and with TV being so prevalent, that wasn't really the way of entertainment when I was a teenager, and so I had a special fondness for it. And when I grew up and started to perform, and it became clear that I was destined to be a ham, it just seemed a very natural thing that we perform these old-time radio shows, but do them live. I really love live performances. I love that connection with the audience. I love being able to see their eyes and hear them laugh. And so it made that experience of people using their imagination in their entertainment all that more special, because we also had this connection of the live theater. And so a bunch of us started performing these live theatrical productions of old-time radio shows on Gabrielle about 12 years ago. And then the group morphed and changed, and some went on to do original plays, and some of us really dug in our heels and wanted to get sort of more familiar with the actual scripts of the old-time radio shows. And what's most special about it for me is the live sound effects. I think that they're hysterical and fun, because I spent half my life trying to figure out, how can I make the sound of a body turning inside out? You know, and I can be found at the grocery store doing naughty things to the vegetables, and everybody thinks I'm crazy, but really, I'm just trying to figure out how to do a live radio show, you know? It's so much fun.
It just comes with a job. Yeah, exactly. Very interesting stuff. More after this here with the crew at Twilight Radio Theater here at the Moonlight Lounge at WGIV, the soul of Charlotte.
Welcome to the twilight, my friends. A suggestion and imagination hold you in their spell. Listen and free your mind. Surrender to the fear inside us all. Listen to Twilight Radio Theater.
So I'm just picking up more here with the final part of this interview. I'm working to feature some things here this summer. Hopefully, I might even link it up to YouTube and work together with Kathy, David, and Chris and Tina. Maybe we could do something here in Charlotte. And that's what I kind of proposed to them, that maybe we can pull something off and recreate some golden age of radio. If you know a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that we've been doing, we're trying to create this, virtual theater. And that's what they already do on stage. And I came across their I guess you'd say act, per se, because I was trying to do some things on the break and I came across them and I couldn't help myself. And that's how I came across their webpage, and then as I got to know them through the conversation, just proposing this idea, recreating this golden age of radio. It's not an easy task because, of course, they're in Gabrielle Island in British Columbia, and we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. So naturally, that there's a lot of things that we'd have to overcome, but just wrapping up this part of the interview, I just want to let you know that that's what we've been trying to pull together on that spring break that we had. And, we're just going to pick it up with the rest of that interview. And there we are.
Well, Twilight Radio Theater was born on Gabrielle Island, British Columbia, Canada. And we've been doing dinner theater here for a number of years. But just recently we decided to turn our production into an actual theater production. So we're going to be touring through British Columbia in the first year out of the gate, and then we hope the world in years beyond. And you have to come to Charlotte.
Oh, we'd love to have you.
Charlotte. You can find us at www.twilightradiostheater.com, and you can send us little messages there. You can also find us at Twilight Radio Theater on Facebook as well.
And we look forward to working with Twilight Radio Theater here at the Moonlight Lounge. You can find us and that more at our webpage at Facebook, the Moonlight Lounge at WGIV, the soul of Charlotte.
And now, Real Cream brings back to our surf sound stage Chris Jans as Harry in The Night Reveals, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Next morning, I went over to 98th Street to inspect the remains of number 340 and to see if there was evidence of anything suspicious about the origin of the fire. Mr. Palmer was there.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Guess we'll be paying off on this one, all right.
Completely burned out. Anyone hurt?
A few, but no one dead. Luckily, they just installed the new fire escapes.
Just the walls left. Hey, that fire must have been quite a sight in the height of its glory.
Yeah, quite a sight. Say, those walls look pretty bad. Might collapse at any time.
Yeah. The building will have to be raised.
Gee, that fire did a good job.
There's the commissioner.
Hello, Palmer, Jordan.
Hello, Mr. Morrell. Know anything about the fire?
No, not a thing.
Well, now that you're here, we'll go take a look.
I wouldn't go in there, Jordan.
No, I can take care of myself.
I don't think it's safe.
Don't worry about me. I know fires as well as anyone. You stay outside, Mr. Palmer. I'm going in.
Thank you for tuning in to WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. And I'm your host, Miss DeJaVu. You'll want to stay tuned for more here at the Moonlight Lounge. And also, we're at Facebook. So stay tuned for more in that at WGIV, the soul of Charlotte.